I just mentioned ChromaFusion. I also told them at Facebook, I put some pictures, but I am recommending not to tell the world, don't tell their customers until they sell through their current inventory. But get the products for yourself so that in November you can finish through the inventory you currently have and then really start talking it up middle of November when they get their lookbooks from the company.
And you guys, it is going to take some practice. Andrea has a lot more eye space than I do, so she has a lot of fun with the contouring and the different colors and all, whereas I just go with two colors because when I look straight ahead, you lose my eyelid. So it's going to be interesting to kind of play with it. Like she'll do a look and then I copy it, because y'all know that's what I do. But I will tell you that in the new lookbook, that is going to be like, I guess it's, Andre, would that be what we call the winter book?
Yeah, it's called the winter.
There's some really funky looks in there. Mm-hmm. Super funky. Like, funky. So, I have ordered. So I have ordered, I lost my shoe. I have ordered a lot of the extra ones for fall. Because one, I'm still going to have some of the previous colors. So even though I had a heads up about it, like right after seminar, I still, you know, I've got customers who use those colors. And then you're going to be able to use your conversion chart to convert them over. I will warn you about something too. Like if it's named the same color, like hazelnut and hazelnut, it's a different formula. Old hazelnut looks like poo on me, looks like mud, but the new hazelnut, I'm using it as a base every day. I love it. And I would really heavily suggest that you maybe even do a special on the brushes, because you're going to want people to use brushes with these colors. You really are. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun, and I'm sorry that it got launched early, but it gives y'all a heads up. And Andrea and I are both doing with our units, we're doing something a little bit different from each other, but we're both doing promotions based on your orders to the company in October. You can get these colors free, and if it's free, it's for
me.
Exactly. Want to let y'all know the company sent me a little present today, and it actually matches my outfit. Did you get one?
No, well, not that I'm aware of, but I hope so.
Okay, well, this is a little, they sent this to me. It's really cute. It's like these beads. They've been sending me stuff every month, but they sent this to me with a postcard, and it said, heading to Hawaii. So I guess they know something I don't know, but I'm excited that I'm headed to Hawaii. But I just want to encourage you guys, stay focused on your goals. This month is a make or break kind of month in a lot of ways, because those of you who have never been in your red jacket before, you can get a $100 cash bonus. Oh my gosh, good hair and nail money. And you get $50 on every new qualified. And you guys, don't leave the money on the table. And don't not do double credit. I just want to really, really encourage you to get you to do double credit. Okay, next.
Joe.
Yes, Trey.
Can I get a little real? Because you guys know I never hold anything back. Okay, so I want to just share something, because I think that many a times we come on the call and, you know, Joe and I are giving you all the, you know, stay happy, be positive and stuff like this, but there's elements that may not oftentimes be transferred. And what I want to share with you right now, that my husband is calling, honey, I'm teaching on the call, but my dad got Luke. No, my dad got Luke, and
we all have this kind of stuff going on. Okay, we all got
I'm teaching. Okay, bye. Okay, sorry, I forgot to tell him not to pick up Luke. Okay, so what I wanted to tell you is, here it is, one of the biggest months that we have with promotions. And Mary Kay gave all of us this surprise on the 1st of October. We didn't know about it either. Joanna and I didn't know. So here's what I want to tell you. Last week, as excited as I am about my personal business, and as excited as I am about the lives that I'm blessing, you could say the enemy, I'm just going to say that my brain, because as the 21-day mind shift happens challenge that I've been teaching you guys, my brain had a moment where I got scared, but I didn't recognize it. So let me just bring you back. Last week, it was Wednesday. I went to my Mary Kay meeting. On Monday, I came back from Joanna's. It was a wonderful weekend, but it was a busy weekend. And on Monday, I had a lot of to-dos, okay? Tuesday, I had a lot of things on my to-do list. Anybody just know what I'm talking about? You've got so much to do that sometimes you're like, I can't even get my calls in. But at the same time, I wasn't really aware. So this is where I'm trying to really teach you through my own, I guess, I just tell you like it is, and my own vulnerability. It wasn't until Wednesday, 2 days had gone by, and it was when I was sitting down in my office, and I went to make a phone call, but I got scared. And I got scared in the sense that I thought, oh my gosh, for 2 days, I hadn't done my phone calls because I had other important things that I needed to take care of. And when I sat there and I started to realize my heart was racing really badly, and I started to realize I was getting panicky that this great month was going to totally pass me by because my goals weren't hit. And so in my mind, I want you just to sort of experience what I experienced, and hopefully this will inspire you. My heart was racing. I thought to myself, I'm not going to get anyone to bless, and I'm not going to, and I don't mean get anyone, I'm not going to bless anyone to make this month happen the way it should happen. I'm going to be without success this month. I started to go there in my brain, and I started to get more panicky. Now, here's what I found when I gave myself time to take deep breaths and to ask myself, Andrea, what are you afraid of? What's happening? Is this fear? Because most of the time when we say we procrastinate or things didn't happen or, oh, I don't know how to use my time wisely, that's all bull crap. Sorry. It's just, being real here. It's just like fluff. We've got to get past the fluff. So when I said to myself, what am I scared of? I was able to really look at, oh my gosh, I'm afraid that I won't have a successful month because I hadn't been doing my dials. So I had to then go to, all right, well, why have I not been doing my dials? Well, I don't really have a lot of leads. Okay, deep breath. Okay, so if you had a lot of leads, would you be excited? Yeah, I really would. So deep breath. Breathe, allow your brain to actually think and become, again, your brain is afraid of what could be, and we don't know what could be, so our brain wants to protect us. So then we have to live in the possibility, but we sort of have to trick our brain to live in the possibility. Is this making any sense to anybody? Okay. So Joe, I'm sorry to interrupt you here, but I really want everybody to know, within 3 days, I caught myself that the reason that I was having this panic attack, the reason that I was feeling like I wasn't going to be successful this month is because I was hiding my calls. Are y'all with me? Do you feel this? I didn't do what I said I was supposed to do. So my internal integrity was already feeling the fear, which is a God-given feeling to protect us. So I could have said, oh, I'm just, I don't know how this month is going to go, but I didn't. I stopped myself and I said, whoa. What am I feeling? What's the emotion? What's going on? What have I not been honest with myself that I said I was going to do? And it all came down to, when I do what I say I'm going to do, I feel great about myself, and I have hope. I have belief. When I don't do what I'm supposed to do, which could be God telling me to call somebody, and then I make that the house has to be cleaned, and that's very important because my parents are coming, and, oh, I can't do my phone call that God told me to make. Now I feel unhappy and uneasy, and then I'm not happy. So am I attracting more business? No. Do y'all see that cycle? So when we talk about shifting, we have to have a mind shift. I had to stop the insanity. I had to say, okay, I got a little out of integrity. So let's just call and do my dials. So I started with some people that I knew I could feel comfortable, like some old customers. And then the fun came back. Yeah. And then I shifted immediately after just one phone call. Okay, who do I need to call that I've been scared to call? And then the courage started coming back. So I share that because I hope you guys might say, wow, Andrea has had this happen and look how she was able to still come out of it. And I have a whole week. I'm going to bless 5 more women in gold medal because I know that if I do the dials, if I have a heart of love and I'm expressing that energy, I'm bound to have changed. I can reach those goals, but I can also change more lives. Okay. Was that helpful?
Yeah. And the sign I was showing you guys was creative avoidance. It's things that sound so important and you just got to get it done. But I go back to what Andrea taught us, a couple of weeks ago, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because so many things that we're using as creative avoidance to keep from doing the IPAs is things that we go, but it has to be done. It has to be done. Maybe not. You know, I actually believe maybe we shouldn't clean our house before people come because then you got to do it again when they leave. We've just had our 4th weekend with house guests. And
I made her crazy when I was there.
No, and it's been wonderful. I mean, every single guest that has come have been people we actually want here. And Andy's dad and his wife are here until tomorrow morning, and it's been great. But I have worked around everybody. I mean, I've just said I'm so far behind since my mother passed and everything we had to do there. I've got to get stuff done. And people say, okay, go. Because you know what? If you had to leave and go to an office to go to work, they'd be like, okay, go, we'll take care of ourselves. So, definitely post those goals and make them clear to everybody in your space. All right, so does anybody want to share any woes or wows this week? Woes or wows? Okay, we have got Miss Christine. You must have yourself. There you go. Okay, now you're unmuted.
You look angelic.
She does.
I got so many compliments on this outfit today, like, seriously, I got my bookings for the next week off this outfit. But I have no wows because I'm not working from woes, or not working from woes. I'm working from wows. And my wows is, so we did the Peek into Pink 10 days ago, the one with my adopted director, Jennifer Enlow. And I used to be in her office, and I've heard her marketing on and off in bits and pieces for the last 2 years. And I don't think I've ever heard it start to finish, complete like that, until that call. And I got writer's cramp from that call. Like, I had to go back and listen to it like 3 more times. And there was something in that call that motivated me and inspired me, but it also shifted something in how I'm doing my marketing this month, that I'm sharing the opportunity with everybody, and everybody's like, sure, yeah, I gotta wait till payday, but yeah, I think I want to do this. And I'm like, yes. So it's like, I don't know what I tweaked or what I did, but I've done like 6 marketing so far this month, and I have one for sure signing on Wednesday and doing her Friday, and doing her activating order that day. So I'll be back in my red. And then I've got another person who's going to sign by the end of the month, and then another person who she has her agreement. I just got to follow up with her again, and then 3 more people who listened to the call that I got to follow up on, and then I have 5 more marketings for the next 5 days.
That's awesome.
Gold medal.
And that's why we do those calls, so y'all can hear different marketing from different perspectives. I know that I could do Cindy Leone's marketing from start to finish as if it were my own story. But when other people hear it, they hear something different because it's fresh to them. And it's called looking at it with fresh eyes. So that's awesome. Yay. Red jacket. Heck, girl, you're going to be on target for your car.
DIQ.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to San Diego.
San Diego. Come visit me. We're going to the zoo.
Yes. I've told you and Joanna, pick a day. We're going to the zoo.
Okay, we're going to the zoo.
They're not your favorite animal, Joanna, but we're seeing the stupid koalas.
Oh, I like koalas. They're just so stupid.
I know, but we're going to go see them, so just suck it up.
Yeah, we know all about the koalas, but that's a different story. Okay, thank you for sharing. Anybody else, woes and wows? Who else is going to San Diego with us?
Fatu, she's afraid to talk. She's
Where is
so awesome. She's about to sign. She already has a bronze medal. And wait a minute. Is it bronze or silver? Okay, definitely a bronze. She might have a silver medal.
I just unmuted you, hon, so be careful what you say.
She does have the kiddos, so she was trying to be quiet. Do you have any wows you want to share? Your Red Jacket debut, how did that feel?
It felt awesome. It made me feel like, I'm getting somewhere, and I accomplished something, and it didn't take much. It wasn't I didn't have to work so hard, and it was just, coming my way, and I received it gracefully. So it's exciting.
And Fatu, you know what? We make things hard. We tell ourselves it's hard. It's not hard. Women talking to women is not hard.
No, it's not hard. It appears to be hard, but it's not. You just have to it's a matter of, getting used to it and building your confidence.
Yes.
Like Andrea told me, go out, like say hi to 10 people every day. You go on the street, just say hi to 10 people. And I've been doing that. And I see myself, my confidence growing and stuff. And the more I talk to more women, and, I find out it's fun, and it makes you happier, because you feel like you out there and you're making friends, and you're not alone. You're not, excited. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'll tell you, Christine and Batu, you guys, all you guys in Andrea's unit, you guys, when you become directors, we are that much closer to national.
Yay. So we have to make it happen.
Yeah. Andrea as an executive, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I
really want that for her, because she is so awesome.
Yes. She was a mess before she met me, though.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love Andrea. I love this woman.
I still am a mess. You just help me.
She doesn't know my sense of humor yet, Dre. I take a lot of getting used to. And if I can just get Joan and Amy and everybody to get in their director suits, we'd have this national thing wrapped up. Do y'all know we're that close? Do y'all understand we're that close?
No.
We're that close. It's just a matter of 6 to 8 people doing what they say they want and getting what they want out of the business.
And a lot of people,
huh?
I said, and a lot of women do. Like, some of them just don't know the way. Like today, I went to someone, I gave them a facial, and they bought the miracle set. And, she saw how easy it was for me to make that money. And she said, can you, she's like, how does this Mary Kay stuff work? And I explained it to her. She said, I want to do it. I have a lot of friends. I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and send you the agreement. So I did. So a lot of women out there want to do it, but they just don't know the way, or, there's nobody out there talking to them or showing them the way to do it. So it's just a matter of, telling people more about the opportunity of Mary Kay.
Yeah.
It's a matter of doing that.
And I love how you're doing it in the order that Mary Kay wanted us to do it. You're talking to them, you're booking them, you're putting them on the product, you're selling them the product, and then you are offering them the, how did you say it? Agreement. I like that. It's an agreement. I like the agreement. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start calling it that. I like that.
Okay, I have to throw it in there. This is like the most awesome pro-woman business conference I've ever been to. We've got somebody nursing. We've got changing of the diapers. This is like how many women go to their business meetings and get to put family first.
I know, we got kids, we got it all. I love it. Okay, Amy, Joan, Michelle, do any of y'all have woes or wows you want to share? Okay, Amy, just a second, Joan, let me get Amy. Amy, your hair looks so pretty.
I just took it out of a ponytail.
Okay, I hate you.
Doesn't always look that good, but I did wash it this morning and, shook it a little bit.
It's pretty. All right, tell me about what's going on in your business.
So I was excited because I've been working really hard and steadily for a long time, and my monthly, weekly goals hadn't been where I really wanted them to be. So I really pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and totally got my hold the key, whatever it's going to be. It's in the box. It just came today, but I didn't have time to open it yet. So, but I am really proud because I used to be a star consultant every single quarter. Mm-hmm. Sometimes life just kind of is life, and you have to do what you have to do first, but I'm getting there.
Yay, I'm so proud of you. You are going to be a star consultant this quarter. And, with that order that you've got in this month and your team and building your team, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying.
I do.
Time for you to step it up, young lady. You know how to do this. You know how to do it. And, when we look around and we're like, what's the girl's name, Andrea, that was queen of sharing? You just said her name. She signed her agreement when she was 18. Waverly. I'm like, if she can be the queen of National Quota Sharing, what do I have that I can't either get fixed or figure out? What am I missing? And I don't like to do the comparison thing because different people have different situations. But she basically, I don't want to say she was clueless, but she just ran on enthusiasm. And she was so cute because from the throne, she said, I'm a hot mess. Ask my boyfriend. He'll tell you I'm a hot mess. And people say no. I just go, okay, whatever, next. So, I think it's very interesting. And then I talked to Melita Daly, and she was talking about a national sales director that came and spoke to her group. And right now I cannot think of who it is. But this woman was so focused on being national. She had 8 offspring directors, and then they all decided to make other choices. And she said, it's okay, because I've got 2.5 years and we will be a national area. And she went on and on and on and had ups and downs and ups and downs and then downs. And she said, that's okay. People can say, I'm going to do it, and then they cannot follow through, or they can build a team and then say, well, I want to move on to something else. She goes, but this is what I'm going to do, and I'm focused on it. And she accomplished national sales director. And I will find out who that is. Melita told me all about her, and I just didn't write it down. But
it sounds like Kemp's mom, Amy Kemp's mom.
Yes, that's who it is.
I just forgot her name too.
Yes. Okay.
I did say that I also really enjoyed the Peek into Pink. I listened to all of them, but I think just because of personal circumstances, Tracy really did stand out probably the most to me. Mm-hmm. I think just because we've been through things that are relatable, and I can understand the heartbreak behind that, but also the push to succeed. So that was really cool.
She is awesome. And you guys, those Peek into Pinks are on Facebook. They're not going they're not going anywhere. And then we have the Shite Peek into Pink, and I did mine. And it's a video. And if we can get Miss Andrea, I think everybody just needs to send her a real encouraging message and get her to do her video, then I think that would be really awesome, because they're all different. Everybody's story is so different, isn't it? And the fact that she came in for the culture after losing her child, I'm sure that was highly relatable to you. So thank you for sharing, Amy. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to mute you, and because I want to hear from Miss Joan, Miss Joan, holy samoli, you must be dripping in Mary Kay jewelry, because I don't think you've missed a month in 3 years. Look at you. She's got it. She's got it. She didn't wait till the end of the month. She's like, bam, want my product. All right, yes. So tell us about your wows or anything that you need help with a woe.
Well, the woe is always like my scheduled work nights. But I did the breast cancer sachets. I made a bunch of these up. I gave them out to all the women of the gymnastics. And with some with Ireland's birthday party.
Okay.
give them out. So I'm planting a lot of seeds, and it just happened to coincide with the breast cancer walk.
Okay. Can you hold one of those up to the camera and hold it super still? And tell everybody what that says. Perfect.
It says, place a sachet in your lingerie drawer. This is Mary Kay's new fragrance, Live Fearlessly, which reminds me of Proverbs 31:25. It's like she dresses in dignity and laughs at the years ahead. Because of her faith, she can live fearlessly.
I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
And did you just take tulle or did you get little bags?
Just took tulle and cut it in squares.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. Thank you, Joan. You're so great. You're so consistent. And you're going to get back in that red jacket too, girlfriend. I'm counting on that. Okay, so anybody else? Is there anything anybody else wants to share? Or I thought somebody had their hand up and I realized it was me. I do want, Andrea, can you show those pictures of you?
Huh?
The pictures.
Well, I have them on Facebook, but I don't have the sharing capability unless you put me as a co-host.
I think I can do that.
If you do that, I can pull it up so everybody can see.
Okay, you are now my co-host.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so while she's doing that, I will tell you guys that the feel of these new colors is completely different. How they go on is completely different. It is like nothing you've ever felt before. And if your customers say, oh, another change, you just changed some way, say, listen, we are tied directly to the medical industry and we are tied directly to the fashion industry. And in the medical industry, things change all the time. They get improved, and that's our skincare. And the fashion industry, things improve as well. And this is comparable. These colors are comparable, if not better than something equivalent to the MAC professional line. So we're now competitive with a professional skincare line. Okay. All right, Jay, you got it there? Look at that.
I put it at mine. I'll have to put it at yours when I'm done. But so okay. I want everybody to know that some of the names will be the same, but the actual color has shifted a little bit. But I am blown away by these colors. One of our sister directors, she went swimming and showed the picture at the end of the day, and they look just as good as in the morning. And I literally have been putting on a new color. I did Blossom today, and then I did, Cashmere was gorgeous. The other day I did Cashmere. I did Blossom, and then I did, what was today? Blossom, and then I did Merlot.
I love Merlot.
Yeah, that one was just so pretty, and they just have great intensity with just one little application. So you're gonna love these. There's a lot of matte. Why is it moving? It just keeps moving. So really great. Now we're getting a new palette. So you're gonna find that there is a large palette that you can customize, and it does not hold any lipsticks or mascara or liners. It's just for the color. Mm-hmm. The cheek color is going to be new. The bronzer is new. There's 2 forms of bronzer, and then there's 2 highlight. Let me see if I can show you. So we've got 2 highlights and then 2 bronzers, and then these are all the cheek colors. We kept Shy Blush, but and Golden Copper is back. But if you have old products, it's not necessarily going to give you the same results. So definitely sell through your inventory that you have. But these are really great, and you can order them on Friday like the rest of us. But like she said, when you are, let's just stop the share now, when you are an achiever this month and you order, you help us, and you'll get some free products from myself and Joanna.
Yep. So y'all got the notices on those, so let's make that happen. And the company will have new placemats available for you on section 2. And then your guide to your second appointment is also going to be made available to you, and it'll also be on InTouch, and it's playing with color. The instructions on all of this is going to be on InTouch, and you know you're going to have a, and this is the picture of the compact, and it's about this size. It's about this size. Love it, love it, love it. But I wanted to show y'all real quick, looking through all my stuff. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, well. And this is the front of the lookbook that it's going to be in. But I just want to let you guys know this is a good thing. So again, you may not have heard me when Andrea was flipping over. When people say, oh, you keep changing your formulas or you're changing your colors, I always say, you know, the great thing about Mary Kay is that we are not just on the cusp of new products and new product development. We set the standard, and we exceed all the European standards. So the good thing that you know about Mary Kay is that our skincare and our supplements are tied directly to the medical industry. And do you take the same medicines and do the same things to heal yourself, or vitamins or whatever, that you took 10 years ago? No. You know, as science gets better and better and research gets better and better, you know, you take more efficient kind of supplements and things like that. It's the same thing with your skincare. It's tied to the medical industry. And our colors are tied directly to the fashion industry. You know, are you wearing the same clothes you wore a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago? No. So it's tied very closely to the fashion industry, and that's why we are constantly upgrading, and we are always looking for new and innovative ways to make you look more beautiful. Isn't it great to know that we set the standard and that you are able to experience it before anyone else? And that's what I say to my customers. And it works. Okay. Good job, you guys. I'm glad everybody was on. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The recording's going to be in 2 parts. Yeah, okay, hang on just a second. The recording will be in 2 parts. I'm going to watch the first recording before I lost power here. And if we don't need it, then I'll just go ahead and just post the second one. But I really want to encourage you guys, keep talking to Andrea and I. Let us help you with your marketing shares. Let us help you with your closings. It's amazing what we can get people to tell us just because we are kind of the stranger. We're the objective person when we chat with them. You've got to trust us. We know what we're doing, okay? So, Andrea, did you want to end with something?
Yeah, you guys, please send us your weekly IPA sheet. We call it the weekly tracking sheet. I made it a couple weeks ago. This is so important. If you're not hitting big goals and you haven't done it since July repetitively, maybe you did it once, it's because you're not focused on your weekly IPAs. So please, please, please print it off. Send us a picture of it. You don't have to share it in the group. Just send it to us individually, and let us help you stay on track for the week. And the week starts Sunday. So y'all got to get this habit on Sundays where you print it and then take a picture of what your goal is for the week, how many IPAs, and then we'll help you on Tuesdays. How you doing? What can I do to support you?
Yeah. And Sunday is a good time to sit down if you have a significant other or your kids and kind of go over the calendar for the week. Even if you do a monthly calendar, it's really good to kind of regroup and remind them of when you have your appointments and when you need your quiet time. Those of you who have little ones, I just want to tell you real quick, I would encourage you to get them, if they're old enough, to help you make a stop sign. And when you're doing your Mary Kay appointments or your phone calls or whatever, put that right next to either where you're talking, or if you have a room that you're in and you leave the door open, have it there. Red means stop unless that color is coming out of the stove or their bodies. They are not to bother you. And green is called an open lap policy. And that means that no matter what you're doing, if the green sign's up, you can be interrupted, and it's an open lap policy. It's a great way to get them to respect you and respect your business, and to understand that when mommy is with them, you are all there, but when mommy is working, they need to respect that. So that's my words of wisdom for the day. You guys have an awesome and amazing week. On 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. So let me unmute all of you, because y'all have not done your bye, y'alls in a while.
No.
And I think it's important that y'all keep up your Southern drawl so that when you go to Texas, you fit in. 1, 2, 3. Bye, y'all.
Bye.